Good job, everyone.
10K, not 100. Did I say 100? I read 10K, but I said 100. My bad. That would be wild, though. Imagine if it was 100K. That would have been insane. I would have gone to, like, level 48, at least.
Oh, man. Talk about exhausting.
This time, those two who call themselves Strega did not interfere. It must be because we have Chidori. Anyway, I'm glad everything went well. But what happened to Shinjiro and Ken? The chairman doesn't seem to be too concerned, so he went home.
Yamagishi, where are those two?
I'm sorry, I haven't been able to locate them yet.
Let's return to the dorm, and then go from there. Akihiko, are you listening?
Today is October 4th, huh? Just go back without me. I'm gonna go look for them for a while.
Is it like the anniversary of the character that I assume is Ken's sister, who was friends with Akihiko and Shinjiro and then, like, died in the dark hour or something? That's what I'm guessing.
Senpai? What's wrong?
Akihiko.
You came. I'm surprised you abandoned the operation. Do you know why I asked you to meet me here? 2 years ago today, October 4th. That was the day my mom died here.
Oh, it was his mom.
They called it an accident, but it wasn't. I saw the whole thing. You murdered her!
I find this very unlikely.
Since then, it's been one bad thing after another. And all I get from people is sympathy, no matter where I go. What's the point in living? I even thought about killing myself, but Mom wouldn't have wanted that. That's why I decided that I had to find her killer. You! You said once that you wanted to forget what happened on that day. So when I found out it was a full moon today, I knew I had to confront you. Today, Mom is watching over me. I'll make you remember what you did to her. I'm gonna kill you!
I doubt this.
Do it.
Huh? No one's here.
Anyway, why was Akihiko-san acting so weird? What's so special about October 4th?
October the 4th. That's right. I was so caught up in the operation that I didn't realize it. This is the day Amata's mother was killed.
You serious?
Yamagishi, I need you to find the two of them immediately. There's a good chance that they're together. Akihiko must have already realized that.
I understand. What's going on?
Although her death was officially listed as an accident, we're the ones who killed Amata's mother. It was 2 years ago, when we were pursuing an unusual shadow that had escaped into the city. We were in a residential area, but the shadow was all we were thinking about. Aragaki was still new, and he momentarily lost control of his power.
Chat, who is Aragaki? Is Shinjiro's last name Aragaki?
Unfortunately, there was a casualty. Amata's mother.
No way. Are you shitting me?
Then Ken-kun Senpai is...
Amata volunteered to join us. But now that I think about it...
I found them.
You trying to tell me that Amada's mother was murdered in a casualty, probably some sort of a mistake thing, by Shinjiro, Akihiko, and Mitsuru, but mostly Shinjiro. And then when he was like, hey, yeah, I'll join your team, you guys thought like, what could possibly go wrong if we just let you in? Nothing could go wrong in this scenario.
They're together, and another Persona user is nearby.
Akihiko?
I'm back to my belief that the chairman is actually evil, and he, like, let this happen because he wanted there to be infighting.
No, it's...
Really, I just want the chairman to be evil so I can kill him for the puns he's made.
It's a member of Strega.
That's not good.
Yeah, it'd be really bad if Kung Fu Action Jesus showed up and started shooting them with his revolver. We should probably get over there.
It's an absolute nightmare.
Senpai! Come on!
Do it. I won't stop you. You're right. I wanted to forget. That's why I left the group and tried to suppress my power. But nothing I did could erase the memory.
Oh, so you don't have trouble controlling your persona. You just didn't want to have a persona because of the guilt, and that's why you took the suppressants.
And now I find myself here. The last place I want to be. It's my fault. This is what I deserve. But let me give you one warning.
Warning?
If you decide to take my life, you'll end up like me.
Hey, you're pretty awesome, so are you trying to dissuade him or encourage him?
Just remember that.
Is that supposed to change my mind?
Even if all you have now is hatred, one day you'll regret it.
Dude, forget trying to talk with them, Shinji. Just sit my man down in front of a television, make him watch Naruto, or read it. It'd be better if you had him read the manga, and he'll understand.
Shut up! That's a load of crap!
He is correct.
Oh no, it is Kung Fu Action Jesus!
There is no reason for him to feel regret. That is the nature of revenge. Is it not permissible to kill those who are themselves killers?
You.
The loss of Chidori has posed a bit of a challenge for us, but we cannot simply ignore your meddling. Do not fear. This life is but a stepping stone. Salvation shall be yours.
What?
You cannot defy fate. You shall die, whether or not it is at the hand of this boy. You've been taking those pills for some time now. You don't have much longer.
What's he talking about?
That's bullshit.
Listen to your body. You know it to be true.
What does he mean? You're going to die? No matter what I do? That's not fair! All this time, I've been waiting for this!
The cause of death is not of importance. Besides, the breath of life is faint in you as well, child. After killing him, you were planning to join him, were you not? Since you are both destined to perish, allow me to do the honors. A slight change in timing shouldn't matter too much.
Go to hell.
Oh my word! He shot you like point blank.
No!
Now then, With what life you have left, answer me this. There is one like Chidori among you, is there not?
What? Oh, Fuka. I thought he meant someone who had to take the pills. He means someone who's a searcher or a Navi. He meant someone who's a Navi. Chidori is a Navi.
This has enabled you to locate and defeat those we wish to protect. Now tell me, which one of you is it?
Junpei. It's Junpei. Junpei Iori. That's him.
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
There's no one.
I don't understand. Did Kung Fu Action Jesus shoot him with a tranq round? Like, what kind of a bullet wound is he inflicted that just causes Shinjiro to freeze in place like this?
Wait! It's me!
Oh yes, I'm sure.
Is that true?
Yes.
It is the most unconvincing thing I've ever heard in my life. Yes, it is.
That's the only reason they let me join.
Ken, no!
Quiet. You had your chance.
It doesn't matter anymore. I'll never have my revenge. I have no reason to live.
I mean, Shinjiro's right there. You could still just, like, stab him in the face.
I see. So you have achieved resolution. How enviable. Then you shall be first. Rest peacefully. What is the meaning of this? Why would you risk your life to save this child?
Shinji!
How very disappointing.
Shinjiro-senpai!
What's with a long face? Isn't this what you wanted?
No, senpai!
It's all right. Give yourself time. Let your anger be your strength. Come on, kid. You're just a kid. You've got your whole life ahead of you, so don't waste it. Make it your own. Okay?
But
Aki, take care of him.
I will.
This is how it should be.
Why are you crying? You were about to stab him. After many hard-fought battles, your squad suffered its first casualty. Is Shinji actually freaking dead? The loss of your comrade was certainly unexpected. That night, no one spoke a word. And the next day, I'm like disappointed. Shinji was maybe like the best character in the game with the most build-up and everything. And he's like dead? That's lame. Oh, I'm tired after watching my friend die before my very eyes. Well, I guess Aigis is back in the party now. Yesterday was a terrible tragedy. However, you must still go to school today. I mean, I'm not, like, really upset.
No words can express the sense of loss we feel as a result of this terrible tragedy.
It's just like, I don't know. It feels like a bit of a waste. Shinji was like the only... I mean, I'm upset that Shinji's dead because I like Shinji. But Shinji was like the only character, really, of the main squad that had like any kind of like build-up and good stuff going for him, in my eyes. And then they threw in this Ken thing. They let into Ken, like, obviously Ken had some relation to Shinji and Akihiko. But they, like, threw in the whole Ken wants revenge and to kill Shinji, like, out of nowhere. And then immediately, like, 180'd Ken on it and then killed Shinji. And now I just kind of feel like it's, almost kind of like a waste that could have been done a lot better. I don't know. Because, I mean, like, you know... I'm trying to think of a good example, because I was going to bring up Akechi, but I don't want to bring up Akechi, because then people are just going to be like, you just like Persona 5 more. So I'm trying to think. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That's a good example I can use. So spoilers for Xenoblade 2, for anyone who doesn't want to hear this. But in Xenoblade 2, I think it was in like chapter 3 or 4, they introduce a character called Vandam. And Vandam is like a bit of a mentor character. He has very little screen time. And then at the end of that very same chapter, which chapters aren't insanely long in Xenoblade 2, Vandam dies. And it's supposed to be this spurring moment that like pushes the characters forward and is like a trigger point of like character development for the main character and stuff. Another good example is Tales of Zestiria, spoilers for it as well, where they have Dezel with you through a bunch of the game. They give a little bit of backstory to Dezel, where he's trying to, I don't even remember, it's been so long, but he was trying to like use Rose to perform something. He has a curse thing like Aizen does in Tales of Berseria. But then he just up and dies and gets replaced by Zavid, like pretty suddenly without much to it, and it tries to push the story forward, but it falls really flat. This feels to me like it's gonna fall really flat, because like Shinjiro, while he did have more build-up than basically every other character so far in the game, I feel like he didn't have enough, and he didn't have enough like happening in the moment for him to die to be like a good conclusion to his character. I feel like they kind of just... I feel like nothing's gonna come out of this, really. It's like they didn't get me close enough to Shinjiro to really feel this, which is how I felt in Xenoblade 2 and in Tales of Zestiria. I'm trying to think of another game where they kill a character and it does really feel like payoff and pushes the story forward, but I can't think of one off the top of my head other than Persona 5, and I don't want to use another Persona game as an example. But I'll come up with something later, I'm sure, either later in stream or tomorrow or something. But, I don't know. I mean, we'll see how the rest of the game goes, but this just kind of feels like a waste of Shinjiro as a character, where, you know, more could have been done with it.
He had a lifetime of opportunity ahead of him. As educators, we are to blame for ignoring his silent calls for help. We lost him to violence before we had a chance to help him realize his true potential. Forgive us. Forgive us for our negligence.
Principal continues with his eulogy. Fire Emblem Three Houses is a pretty good one. I remember your dad dies in Fire Emblem Three Houses, right? They did pretty well with, what was his name? Geralt, I think? Geralt dying did pretty well and pushed the story a good bit. You can hear people talking in front of you.
Will this speech ever end?
Is this normal in Japan when a student, I guess Shinjiro was a student at the school. Is this normal in Japan when a student dies to like have a big eulogy and stuff done by the principal and like have all of the students attend? This seems really weird, but maybe that's just because I'm American.
I don't even know who this Aragaki guy was.
Yeah, honestly, this kid should not be talking at all during this. You should just stay silent. But also, I kind of get where he's coming from. Like, why are these students being forced to sit through this? This happened in Persona 4 too. Did it? Oh, did it happen for Mitsuo? I don't remember. Oh, Saki Senpai. They did it for Saki Senpai. Did Mitsuo even die in Persona 4? I don't think he... Did he? I don't remember. It's been too long. I guess it's a Japanese thing. Or maybe it's a public school thing. I was homeschooled, but this seems weird to me.
I heard he never came to school. Probably just some punk.
Yeah, I didn't think he went to this school either.
Anyway, I gotta get home. I have to study for my mock exam.
The seniors turn to you. Why?
Hey, you guys know who Aragaki is? Wait, you're not seniors, so how would you know?
Okay, now these guys are complete idiots. Why would you, like, yeah, he's our friend. Good job. Hey, did you know this punk that no one knows about? Yeah, he was my best friend. I watched him die before my very eyes. Oh, well, my bad.
Anyway, can you believe this? Scary, huh?
Shut up.
Damn, what's your problem?
Why are you talking during a funeral eulogy? Are you okay?
Shut up. Huh? What are you doing?
What are you doing? Also, Junpei, sit down.
I said shut up!
Iori, sit down. I'll never hear the end of this. Just ignore them, Junpei. Hey, have you seen Akihiko-senpai today?
Nope.
He was absent this morning. I wonder if he'll show up at all. I hope he's okay.